All right, y'all. I'm about to bring in this intro real quick.
All right, that's what's up. All right, here we go. Right. I'm late. Okay,
Yo, what up, world? It's your boy, DJ Tony Smoker. We are live in the mix on a very special edition of the Smokers Lounge. I don't mean to interrupt your normal broadcast for the day. I know it's hip-hop throwbacks, and I know everybody loves that shit. But today we are going to be doing a very special interview with the group Defter out of Tennessee. We got a couple of the artists here right now. We might have one DJ joining us in a little bit. But yeah, we are going to jump right into this, guys. It is exciting. If you guys don't know already, this is freedomkradio.net. Shout out to Nike. Shout out to GameStop for everything that they do for us right here. And shout out to y'all that are listening. If you guys are interested in my show, the Smoker Lounge goes live every Monday at 4 Central. It's 6 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, man, we get down. It's the livest hip-hop underground show right next to Hustle Man Live Radio right here on freedomkradio.net. Also, check out the homie DJ New London. Goes live every Friday night at 9 and also every Saturday at 10. But, man, let's just stop stalling. You know what I mean? And we're going to bring in the boys right. We're going to play a track. This is one of their newer tracks. It's called Capital Gains. Y'all check this out. I know we've heard it before, and I know y'all love it. But here it is. Capital Gains. Defter. All right, y'all. We'll play this real quick, and then we'll bring this shit in.
That includes your house, your car, your stock, even your stamp collection. If you sell an asset for more than you bought it for, that's a capital gain. Capital gain. Capital gain. Capital gain.
I'm just a blue-collar worker pulling white-collar crimes. Sometimes it's tough like the bloody Harlan County and KY. Playing obsolescence is chess, not checkers. I'm a market maven, you won't catch me shopping reckless. Investments in assets last decade or full, but I ain't heard a fucking solar play no one like a tool. Instead of mixing school with religion, we need to mix business ethics with religion. No politician. Race, color, and creed, it doesn't matter. Greed is the sin that left my father shattered. Self-made millionaire, depressed and addicted. That balance between heart and mind, that's the sickness. I can't relive this. I can't walk in the footprints, but I know my potential is full of independence. That's why things should be used and people should be cherished. And the CEO of your company is embarrassed. No merit, puppet on a string or a carrot. No care where you came from, but know how much you inherit. So you dance the foods that you eat. Health is wealth. Better find something better to believe in. Vultures are stalking your culture this evening. Demons were dark in the days that you're dreaming of. The best math won't let you break even. Plus the IRS caught wind of what you scheming up. Democracy in chains, that's the aim when you play the game. Or what? Capital gains. Democracy in chains, that's the aim when you play the game. Or what? Capital gains. Democracy in chains, that's the aim when you play the game. Or what? Capital gains. Democracy in chains, that's the aim when you play the game. Or what? Capital gains. I'm like Che Guevara, no bling on. Maneuver through the jungle like King Kong. The guillotine dropping, the queen gone. Real hip hop, no sing song. Legendary Ho Chi Minh, my name Ray Gone. Thomas Sankara, salute the African martyr. We live to squalor, investors play with the dollar. Roaches and rats, real niggas live. While they sniff coke, all hope there's playing derivatives. 2008 reflected 1929. It's 1984 and our minds 187 time. Before the next bubble pop with a hood house. Carson, that nigga sold out. He should be gone now. On his fucking ear, let's make something fucking clear. Get off backs and get sacked like a fucking ear. My bitch y'all on a funky banger. Cause it's plenty anger. Even Christ fought the money changes. Y'all want the mark on your palm and your forehead. I'm down with Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. We got a tax rich at 70%. And if the roof ain't fixed, we ain't paying the rent.
The rent.
The rent.
Now singing like the Delphonics with prison sentences, wrist out and businesses. Snipers at the roof, scoping at all entrances. You will sell you with drug paraphernalia. The jewel is to watch the news from Venezuela. I'm here to tell you, you ain't
And the exclusive the exclusive one was Party Out Back, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, bet. I was just double checking I had the right one.
Democracy in chains, that's the aim when you play the game. For what? Capital gains. Democracy in chains, that's the aim when you play the game. For what? Capital gains. Democracy in chains, that's the aim when you play the game. For what? Capital gains.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. How about it? Clean version of Party Out Back?
Yo, welcome back, y'all. Again, that was Capital Gains. Again, that was Defter. They're straight out of Tennessee. And we got two of the three homies with us right here live. We got Strychnine in the building, and we got Raw Proof in the building. Say what's up, fellas. Say what's up.
What up, Strychnine? Raw Proof, what up, though? Defter.
Hell yeah, man. And then the one guys that can't be with us right now is Eddie B. He had some other stuff he was doing. No big deal. Like I said, this is a special edition of the Smokers Lounge. So, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But yeah, man, we got the two MCs in the house, and we about to get down to it, guys. So this is what we're looking at. Defter's got a new album coming out, y'all, and it's called Bleakmatic. Now, I don't know if any of y'all that are listening right now normally listen to my show on Monday, but we know we've had some straight heat coming from these dudes, including the one we just heard, Capital Gains, and we heard Arnold Drummond. So, I mean,
That's right.
Tell us a little bit about Bleakmatic, guys. Tell us where the name came from, how we all kind of came up with it. Just, let's get it cracking.
Well, the name Defter, we didn't know what we were gonna call it. Raw Proof and Ed B, they had a group called Blue Collar Music. They came out with their project, and I happened to be featured on a song on that. And then me and Raw Proof just decided, hey, let's just piggyback off of that and do a project. And we didn't have a name for a while. I came up with Defter because when you do music or art or anything that you're doing, you want to have a deft hand at your art. You know what I'm saying? So I said, everybody that does music is deaf, but we're Defter. We're taking it to another level with it. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's just in our minds, we MCs, you know how we are.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And the album, man, Bleakmatic. You know what I mean? I mean, we could only break down the word, kind of the way we did the last time I talked to Raw Proof. But tell us a little bit more about the name Bleakmatic as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, Bleakmatic, I think I might have broke it down before. Bleakmatic is like the times. We're describing the times right now. Bleak being like very desolate, matic being the way in which one moves. So the concept with that is like, this is how we're moving throughout these desolate times. With that being said, 2020 was a hell of a year for a lot of people in not a very good way. I want to tell everybody, keep your head up, keep moving. So this shit doesn't last forever. If you know somebody who passed away from COVID, I feel deeply for you. Struggles don't last, Fortunately for me, this has been a pretty damn decent year. I personally can't complain. I can only be grateful and keep it moving into the next year and see what's gonna happen next, because you never know what's gonna happen next. So Bleakmatic is all about just like moving through the struggle, moving through darkness, and it's like I said, it kind of reflects the climate of the country in a lot of places, with there being a lack of, whether it's a lack of jobs, lack of resources, just different things like that. So yeah, that's my expansion again on that on the title of the album, and it's actually out now. The album is officially out now.
There you go.
Yes,
So
sir.
go out and get that shit. Make sure you stream it on all the platforms. Make sure you're giving you know what I mean, all the likes, thumbs up, share it with your friends, do whatever you gotta do. We trying to get this popping. Right. You know, the one thing I can say, I think we've touched on this before, but even as individuals, but even as a group, you know, I like the fact that y'all touch on like real life situations. You know what I mean? I don't ever really listen to any songs where it's like out of the means of what somebody would do for their day-to-day life. You know what I mean? Building earlier off of what Strict Nine said about like blue collar music, which was originally Raw Proof and Eddie B. Raw Proof's always been he just that blue collar rapper. You know what I mean? You rap about all the blue collar stuff that goes on in the world. You don't see a lot of that, man. I feel like it's dying. You know what I mean? Like everybody wants to rap about whatever, drugs, weapons, bitches. You know what I mean? And I think we lose touch with like reality. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes when people sit down and write their music. So
there has to be a balance, you know. There has to be a balance, especially what's being, you know, I guess played on Spotify or the playlist or YouTube, the front page of the YouTube, you know, which is probably obviously customized to the person's preference nowadays. But radio still works. A lot of people still listen to radio, believe it or not.
mm-hmm.
And people still pay for advertisement on that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
And it's always been a thing. It's always been a thing about, you know, too much of this and not enough of that. Who's behind the scenes? Who's calling the shots? Why is it like that? You know, it's always been a very interesting thing within the music industry.
Absolutely, man. And you know, like life experiences and shit like that change from each person too. So it's just kind of, I guess, really like there are artists that try to escape from their reality by writing music, and they write stuff about things that they either aren't about or they've never really experienced it. You know what I mean? And then you have your real artists that they know what they know, and that's what they do. And then that's when it becomes pure. You know what I'm saying? Like you could tell when a rapper goes up and he raps his shit and you know, you're not about that. You know what I mean? Or this is fake. You know what I'm saying? And it's always genuine, especially coming from you guys, you know? And I mean, the people may not know Strict Nine all that well. I mean, we've played a couple of the tracks, obviously, off of the Defter album. But, you know, like, if they listen closely, man, like, you guys click so well together, you know what I mean? Because even just the rhymes they play off of each other seems like you guys are on the same, like, level there, you know what I mean, as far as MCs and as far as writers. So I got excited when I saw the Defter team and I started, you know what I mean, listening to some of the tracks that you guys shared with me. So, and I can,
we appreciate that.
Yeah, man. And I can tell you too, man, like I've been getting a lot of love in the fan chats and stuff like that, man, for a lot of your guys' music that I play on this show. So we definitely keep Arnold drumming around a lot. Capital Gains is a newer one that I've kind of started playing, but people like that one as well. And like I said, man, it's really just people being in touch, man, with what's going on now. So
yeah, we appreciate that. Like, I do want to say, like, you know what I'm saying, as far as like taking flights of fancy or whatever, however you want to describe what other people do.
Right.
I mean, we talk our shit now.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Arnold Drummond is, you know, spitting shit.
Yeah.
But like we got joints like The Basics and All In. So we got that, but at the same time, we want to narrow things down and look at the world through our eyes and not from a fantasy point of view. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like
man.
a lot of these rappers, you know, they talk about things that they're trying to reach for or achieve, and that's fine too. I mean, we do some of that as well, you know, but we just try to keep it grounded in our day-to-day life, so that because we make music to inspire ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So, and anybody else that relates and get on board with the Defter Squad. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, that's what it's all about, man. It's just being true to yourself with the music as much as possible, and still being able to flex your wings and do, like, you know, conceptual stuff or things that are outside of your character. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, man. And I think a lot of people lose touch of that. Like, it is okay to step outside of like more of what I was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because people lose that for making music for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh yeah.
a lot of people don't do that. They just kind of make this alter ego. It's kind of like Tekashi 6ix9ine. You know what I mean? You build this persona just to want attention, and then
Right.
and then you lose all reality of what you really are. You know what I mean? And
Yes, sir.
or even outside the music industry, Ric Flair was that way, bro. He was Ric Flair for so long that like he was just Ric Flair to his wife and kids all the time. Like he didn't know the difference between Ric Flair and his normal life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Jim Carrey was the same way whenever he played Andy Kaufman in that movie. What's the name?
Man on the Moon.
Man on the Moon.
Yeah, that movie fucked him up so bad, bro. Like,
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah. So
Heath Ledger playing the Joker.
yeah, and I mean, I get it because you know, like for the people out there that you're listening, don't really know or don't make their own music or whatever. But like when you build an album, and you probably know this just from listening to them. Like you're always gonna have like, for the most part, you're always gonna have like your 3 core songs. You know what I mean? You're gonna have that party song. You're gonna have the sad song. Some people want, you know, a stoner song or a love song or whatever. And so you're always going to have that show off song. You know what I mean? Where you talk about things you might not own, but they're all goals. Like you said, again, touching on that, you know what I mean? They're all goals that people want to meet. And that's not that bad. So I get that. But since Strict 9 is new to the show, and we've talked to Raw a couple times, we want to get to know a little bit more about Strict 9. So go ahead and tell us just a little bit about you, where you come from, how long you've been doing the rap stuff. You know what I'm saying? Give us the breakdown.
Dude, I'm a old head, man. I'm an OG, man. I've been in this thing since Rapper's Delight came out. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
So I'm from Virginia originally, and but I was an Army brat, so I moved around to a lot of different places, you know. But mainly on the East Coast, so that's kind of my vibe. I'm with the birthplace of hip hop, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of love for, you know, Freestyle Fellowship and you know, Souls of Mischief, the whole Howard Griffiths crew, and you know, cats that are just keeping that aesthetic of lyrics first, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And not too much gun talk and craziness, man. Just kind of ground things to reality and make that entertaining, you know. That's what I'm all about.
Absolutely.
So I've been doing it. Yeah, I've been doing it. Yeah, since I was 11. You know what I mean? Just doing it. But as far as taking it seriously, I don't know, man. Probably about the early mid '90s, I guess. You know.
Hell yeah.
Pseudo serious, and then you know, you get to that point where you're like, well, you know, I'm too old for this shit. Let me stop doing it. Blah blah blah.
Right.
But then you put down work in the community, and people see you in the community like, hey, you that rapper dude. You still got stuff. You like, oh, no, not really.
Mm-hmm.
And then you know, young cats coming up would be like, dude, I got something for you. Come over my house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got a beat for you. I always liked you or whatever. So you can't really get out of it even when you want to get out of it, because somebody's gonna recognize you and somebody's gonna pull you back in, just like Godfather 3. You know?
Hell yeah. No, I feel that, man. And you know, that's when you know it's love for what you do, because you can't walk away. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, it doesn't get old chasing a dream, but eventually reality sets in that, you know what I mean? I'm not going to be the next whoever, you know what I mean? Whoever that is that you look up to, or whoever it is that you're trying to be. So, or not even trying to be, because you always try to be your own man. But I'm just saying, like, in the sense of like the amount of fame that you're trying to achieve. I mean, me and my homie Will have always talked about it, bro. Like, we don't need albums that go platinum. We'll take that Because I Got High single. You know what I mean? that one single that everybody just keeps playing and we just keep getting paid off of it. You know what I mean? We're not asking for too much.
Right.
So,
Right.
I mean, at the end of the day, like you said, though, at the end of the day, you know, you get a little bit older and you're like, man, fuck this shit. I can't take 2 weeks off and fucking go out on the road anymore, or take 3 weeks off and go out on the road anymore.
Right.
And then just when you think you're done and you're out of it, you get that message or you get that call. Hey, man, you still writing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, I feel you.
You still writing?
Yeah,
I got this beat, man. Check out this beat. And you still might not be interested until you hear that beat, bro. And then that beat drops and you're like, fuck, I could murder this.
That's what always happens, man. That pro athlete instinct, you know?
Right.
I can still do it. You know, Mike Tyson coming out fighting.
Hell yeah.
Everybody just doing what they love to do, you know? I think that's what it is. The difference between people that just trying to catch fame or whatever, and then the people that just love doing this stuff. We respect it as an art. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel like a lot of the people that just try to do this for fame just try to put out, it's like throwing shit at a wall until it sticks. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
they're gonna chase every fad that comes.
If I make 3 songs a day and I take every paid show that I can get on, somebody's got to see me at some point, and I got to make something that somebody likes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know motherfuckers that got 60, 70 songs out, but I also know the same motherfuckers probably only have 15 that are worth listening to. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, quantity over quality, because you never know what certain people are gonna like. But at the same time, like, if that ain't my style, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather put out 15 songs and people like 7 of them than put out 50 songs and people like 15. So
I guess my big thing was when I discovered the underground hip hop movement, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like even like Def Jux or Raucus. The Raucus kind of wasn't really underground, but you know what I mean?
Right.
But and then I just realized, okay, there's this whole world I ain't know nothing about. I'm like, we could just skip the radio altogether, you know. And now we got these internet, you know, media outlets that we can use. We don't even need the radio, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to play the real shit. The real shit is still going to live, you know what I'm saying, in the world. And that's just what it is on the planet through the internet. So we just rocking with that. Now it's like, I don't even worry about being a star. I'm just worried about finding my audience, the people that want to hear what I'm fucking talking about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely, bro. You know, I mean, you guys got a lot of great shit to say, man. I don't see why nobody wouldn't listen to it. You know what I'm saying? Or even want to learn from that, or you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
But
yeah, definitely appreciate that.
It is what it is, man. This world, man, is ever changing. You know what I'm saying? And that's the craziest thing about it, man. That the things that were cool 2 days ago ain't fucking cool no more. Or whatever.
But, you know, it goes back around, because I see, you know, when I go to, you know, when spots were open and you could actually, you know, go to a show, I go see some underground cats doing their thing. And it's surprisingly, it's a lot of little young cats that be, you know, in those audiences, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Not a shitload of them, but it's a nice amount. So I think eventually it's going to turn around. I remember back in the 90s, like when like Master P was popping and shit like that. And then cats like me and my circle on the lyrical shit was like, oh man, lyrics coming back, man. That's just going to fade out. Lyrics going to come back. I don't think lyrics going to come back, but I don't think they never went anywhere. They just went underground, and that's just where we at.
Right. Yeah, this new wave of rappers, it's not necessarily for me. There's a couple of them that I kind of, you know what I mean? It's kind of fun to listen to them. But it's not necessarily for me. But I've noticed that, like, a lot of these new wave rappers, man, they mix, if they are lyrically inclined and you can understand what they're saying, they mix their lyricism to tell stories about something that's either lewd, like sex, whatever, or to tell a story about something that's funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah, shit, we do that too.
Right, right. But that's just playing off to what you were saying about how lyricism could be coming back. You know what I mean?
I'm working on a sex song right now.
Yeah, man.
I got a chorus. I forget. It's like something adult fun. Oh, sex in the afternoon, adult fun. It's like a simple chant. Matter of fact, I might have to holler at you about that one, Tony, because I think you, me, and somebody else might have a side project going on still.
Hell yeah, bro. Let me know, because the ratchet shit's all what I'm writing right now, bro. I got this, dude. I got this whole ass concept ready, bro. And me and another cat are collaborating on an album called Eskimo Brothers, and we kind of aliased our names to change it up, and we gave ourselves funny names, bro. Like
I remember. I'm down to collaborate. I just don't want to change my name. And
well, right.
I don't know, man. If I change my name, I might have to go in a full blown character. I might have to introduce you to OG Bobby Johnson.
Well, and that's the thing. See, and that was
I really flick my schlong around downtown.
See, and that was the thing, because the other homie that's doing it, he don't want to like mix this project with like his regular name, and
Right.
so because the styles are so different, and he's not 100% sure if the fan bases will click, but there is supposed to be somewhat of like a Turk the Terrible type character built for this album. So
Okay.
but yeah, it's just all ratchet shit. So you know what I mean? I've been into writing the ratchet shit.
Yeah, that's crazy that y'all took it in this lane, because I was at work probably a couple days ago, and I was thinking the same thing. I even came up with an alternative name for myself, but I ain't saying I'm not saying it right yet.
All right.
I'm still working it out. I got the name, but I was cause I was at work, just bullshitting around, freestyling and shit. And for some reason, I got on some more like trap sounding, like drug, slow DJ Screw type shit.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I'd have to be something else to do this. And I came up with the name and everything. I was like, shit, I might do something with that. I don't know.
Yeah, bro. I mean,
I might not do nothing with it at all. It just started to pop in my mind because I was at work bored. You know what I mean?
right. And like it works for sometimes, like when you like with my homie, he has a different fan base than probably would like some of that. I wouldn't think that like most of his fan base wouldn't like what we was going to be doing with Eskimo Brothers, but like I get it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Me personally, I just love to fucking write music. I DJ and do all that stuff first, and then the music, to me, like writing the music, doing the music, all that is a bonus, bro. Like I love that shit, but it's a bonus. You know what I'm saying? So people want me on their songs. People want me to do albums with them. People want me to do this, that, or the other thing with them. I fucking love that shit, bro. I love being creative. Love getting in a room on some CBD and fucking getting writ. You know what I mean? Just write shit.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, man.
If it's in your bloodstream, you're never gonna stop doing it.
And
I gave up on all that quitting and retiring shit. Just hip hop till I die.
Right. And I grew up personally in Memphis, Tennessee, and then I grew up partially in Kansas City, Missouri. So
wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so like I grew up listening to a lot of like 3-6, and then we listened to a lot of like Ludacris and shit. So I get like a little bit of bars with a little bit of like comedy in my rhymes. You know what I'm saying? So that ratchet shit kind of works out for me.
No doubt.
But hell yeah, man. Anyway, back to the album. Back to the album Bleakmatic. So y'all sent me an exclusive today up in the email. And it's this track. It looks like it says Party Out Back. Tell us a little bit about Party Out Back.
Ooh. Party Out Back is a joint that I had wrote the chorus like
some years ago, and I always wanted to finesse this track and just write a song about, you know, a house party, which I've been to many house parties. I've thrown many house parties. I really miss house parties. I prefer a house party over a nightclub any day of the week.
Same.
You know, so I wanted to create that whole song that, you know, and write it down with that environment. Eddie B's on the beat, of course. Eddie B's on every track on this album, Bleakmatic. He also put, you know, he just had the right sound effects and the right beat drops, and he just played. And he had a big deal to do with this song as far as the atmosphere of it and like how it sounds. And of course, me and Strychnine pen our verses, and then on the third verse, me and him go back and forth like, hey, I do this party. Yo, you showed up. I'm glad. Also, I should mention that the song's called Party Out Back, as opposed to House Party. We took whenever I wrote the hook, I took an old ass chorus. The roof is on fire. The roof on, you know, that motherfucker burn.
Yeah.
You know, so the whole idea is like the house is already on fire, but so the party's out back. You know, the bonfire's out there. We got chairs and shit and tables and shit. So come out back because the house is on fire, but we don't care. We still partying, you know.
Hey, all right then. Let's get her loaded up. Let's hear this new one, guys. This is an exclusive right here for the Smokers Lounge here on freedomkradio.net. And this one is called Party Out Back. Hold up.
Yo.
What do I do, baby? Yeah, I'm selling, baby. That's right, baby. Wonderful.
Oh. Hell yeah.
City limits, fire pit, I don't give a fuck. Cheap beer, crap beer, go ahead and turn it up. The roof is on fire, so you're coking in your truck. Then come around back so everyone can say, what's up, what's up? How you doing, how you been, is life good? The flame's standing out, pass me another piece of wood. Fuck it, pass me the cabinet, pass the drink. Pass me the front door, pass me the whole kitchen sink. We about to burn this bitch down tonight, what you think? It's a celebration, the entire network's about to link. Roll one, hold one, pass it to the left. They most likely gonna match you, so there's no need to stress. No need to guess, and one is on the tax. That's right, believe the hype. Dirt bike bike is up next. All my people in the spot feel good, real good. And then you thought about coming through, yo, you still should. There's plenty of room, you can park it in the back. Let's know where the roadblocks are at. Game of space, playing dominoes in Texas Hold'em. You can put your money up or just say no and fold them. Shit's getting real. Catch me on the grill. Come on, get your feel. Them girls got looks that kill. The roof is on fire, yo, the party's out back. The party's out back, yo, the party's out back. The roof is on fire, yo, the party's out back. Bring your own bitches, bud and brew, all of that. The roof is on fire, yo, the party's out back. See, the party's out back, yeah, the party's out back. The roof is on fire, yo, the party's out back. Bring your own bitches, bud and brew, all of that.
Step in the party, super bad like Jonah Hill. Red cup with something else. Bill Cosby, the pills and ran frantic. Another wild disco panic. Vampire weekend, sex and drug seeking. Monday morning reeking, alcoholic, the day job. Weekend warrior, party on days off. 2 puffs so fast, till it feel like my face off. The girl sweating me cause she say that you stay soft. If that's the problem, I show her the other side. Late Minnetonka, just watch our brother die. Tell me what you want, girl, I show you another vibe. Rub around your neck, go hard on your inner thigh. When a brother fucked up off rose, I stumble out the spot walking like how the soul say. But I'm still on point when the needle drop and get straight sober as soon as I see a cop.
The roof is on fire, the party's out back. The party's out back, yo, the party's out back. The roof is on fire, yo, the party's out back. Bring your own bitches, bud and brew, all of that. The roof is on fire, yo, the party's out back. See, the party's out back, yeah, the party's out back. The roof is on fire, yo, the party's out back. Bring your own bitches, bud and brew, all of that.
Yo, Strick now, what up, man? Glad you made it out here. Look inside the cooler, there's a bunch of getting stout beer.
Yeah, cold bottles of brew, I'm grabbing 2, razor blade in the shoe in case you
Hell
come
yeah.
through.
Seen a couple knuckleheads playing the background, but if they start scheming, I'll be laying the smack down. Don't worry about that though. Have you met Nicole, the one with the fat ass? Dude is an asshole.
Nah, I was tripping off the fools in the mosh pit. Tall blonde chick, mad big, checking you out, slick. I be the Wayne man, $1 billion bling hand. Probably a fan of the band, so what's the game
Man,
plan?
I'm a proud like a fox and top Goldilocks. Holler at Nicole and see if you can find a cozy spot.
Bet.
Hey, yo, straight now, what up, though? Hey, man, did you talk to Nicole? What up?
Yo, she in the room, you know, down with the piano at her attitude is brat, fuck that, you can hit the cat.
Alright.
Plus I took a shotgun from the whole weed, blood on my sleeve, made me believe I had a nosebleed. But I didn't know, but check out the visual. 3 grizzly bears on fire, bust through the kitchen door. We dropping drinks, screaming, running our ass off. Knock over the DJ booth, he's playing mask off. Adrenaline and commotion is what it sound like. Me and Raw Bruce survive another wild night.
Yeah, I'm right, though, with attracting them fans, dirty blind dripping blood out of pants and the underwear.
Yeah.
It's on fire, yo, the party's out back. The party's out back, yo, the party's out back. The roof is on fire, yo, the party's out back. Bring your own bitches, bud and brew, all of that. The roof is on fire, yo, the party's out back. The party's out back, yeah, the party's out back. The roof is on fire, yo, the party's out back. Bring your own bitches, bud and brew, all of that.
Yo, yo, yo.
Yeah.
FreedomKRadio.net. We got another banger from Defter. They don't never let us down. Telling y'all what, if you ain't fucking hip, if you ain't awake, if you ain't fucking listening, I tell you, when I tell you once, and I told you 1,000 fucking times, y'all need to go out and check out Defter. You're missing out. We've been doing nothing here but playing heat on FreedomKRadio.net for fucking years with Raw Proof, and now with Defter. And what? Y'all still sleeping? Get out of here. Y'all need to get out here and get this fucking album, Bleakmatic. Y'all can catch it everywhere right now. It's out. It's about. And it's there, man. Y'all need to get out there. Y'all need to listen to it. Y'all need to get in tune with what's going on in the world right now, man, because these two got a lot to say. Eddie B's still laying down them fat-ass fucking beats. And yeah, man, so we back right now with Raw Proof and Strip 9.
Yeah.
The two MCs
Check it
with
out.
Defter. So, I mean...
Eddie B is in the house now.
Oh, Eddie B has shown up and is in the house.
Right. That's right.
And now the party's out back. 'Cause now the roof is on fire.
Right. We got the Grizzly Bears. They on fire.
Yee! So, shit, man. You know, again, I already said it once to the people. Fire ass fucking track. We appreciate the exclusive. We always appreciate everybody coming through, kicking it with us, vibing with us. This has been a good day. It's been a good show. It's been a good talk, but we ain't done yet. Fucking no, we ain't done yet.
Right. That's right.
So we still got the boys in here. We all wilding, and we getting shit done. So,
Right.
now as far as well, I guess we can't see, and this COVID shit's got me all fucked up when it comes to interviews and shit. Because I always want to be like, oh, we got any shows coming up? I don't necessarily know what it's like on your guys' side of the world. On my side of the world, it's shut the fuck down. They ain't doing. Go ahead.
Yeah, we got like one thing in the mix right now. We plan on doing a live stream of a performance, you know, over at my homeboy James Brown's house. He has a setup over there, and we figured let's just live stream it straight from his crib and perform a gang of tracks off the album, and you know, live stream it to about 4 or 5 different destinations on different social media platforms all at the same time. Do some technology that I use. So yeah, we got that coming up here real soon, you know, as far as live performances go. Definitely plan on doing that. And I need to do some investigations. I think there might be some available slots in the very near future up our way, which of course is Middle Tennessee, Nashville, 931 area.
How does everybody feel with the way COVID's kind of dealt with the music industry this year? You know, I guess we all understand that obviously it's not kosher. You know what I mean? Not doing shows sucks. Not being able to go to a show sucks. But I mean, as far as like people doing live streams, people doing these shows from their home, I mean, you're seeing people like anywhere from people who are in the underground to people like Tech9 are all just doing these like live stream shows. How do y'all feel about where this music industry or where this world's taken like our music industry?
Me personally, I think it's cool. You know, as a recording artist, you know, stay busy. You know, one way or another. You know, if you're gonna go live, and especially if your name is well known, please make sure your gear, your setup is right. Because man, you lose some of that mystique about you. Let's just put it like that. When you get on there on your IG and you're doing a verses or whatever the case is, you know, you're doing a live MC battle on Facebook, and then you go to do your thing, and you're like, oh shit, hold on, we gotta stop having technical difficulties. Yeah, there's something wrong with this cord. Something not plugged in. Hold on, guys, and you're back in 10 minutes. Like, yo, you just did that for real? Like, your name is supposed to pop when people hear it, and now you're looking just as powerful as the kid with the laptop and an interface inside his bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
Which, I mean, it's not a bad thing if you're an up-and-coming artist. It's not a bad thing at all, you know? So, yeah.
I love it, man.
That's more like a warning to the people up top.
Right. I feel you.
That's a good reminder. That's a good reminder that we're all human.
No doubt. Yeah, that too, no doubt. No doubt.
I like that outlook of it, man. You know, personally, at first I was like, man, this is fucking stupid. I gotta watch these people do this shit on the internet. There's no crowd interaction. There's no, I mean, when you go to shows, bro, like, I mean, not every show, because I've been to shows where there's 5 people in the crowd and the show's fucking lit. But you're still feeding off the vibe of 5 people. You know what I'm saying? So as an artist, especially if as an artist like that likes to get hype or that likes to jump around, you know what I mean? Like Tech9 don't just rap and stand in one place. That dude's always moving. He's always got something going on. So it has to be hard because I don't experience having thousands and thousands and thousands of fans when I perform. So not having that every night or when you go to perform has just got to be difficult, I would assume, for certain people. Like, how do you dig down and find that fire? You know what I mean? To do it all when you're just doing it
off stage.
Yeah.
Trying to jump off stage and you got 6 foot social distancing, you're probably gonna hit the motherfucking floor.
Right. So, I mean, I'm with it. You know what I mean? It's cool. We still get to see this shit. We still get to see people do their thing. It just
what I like about it is that if your material, if you love your material, if you don't make no shit that's so in your mind. If you love the joints that you're making, it's always fun and exciting to do them. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I feel that.
That's true.
That's what it's all about. I like the music that we're making, so it's fun to get out there and perform it, you know?
Absolutely. I feel that. I could get behind that, man. Yeah. I agree with that. You know, and it goes back to having that love for your own shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know homies, they listen to everybody else but themselves. And then I got homies that every time you get in their car and they turn it on, it's the same CD that they listen to over and over and over again to themselves.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I make music for myself first. Anything I do is for me. And then I just accept the fact that not everybody is going to like it, nor do I want everybody to like it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So as long as I can find those people that fuck with it, I'm good.
Absolutely. Fuck yeah. I mean, that's really all that matters. It's like people always say, you know, oh, I'm not happy with this or I'm not happy with that. You know, at the end of the day, you don't have to be happy with. I have to be happy with it. It's my shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
I mean, it's always goes down to you ain't never gonna always make everybody happy in this world. So you should never try to. That should never be, like you said, that should never be your thing. You know what I mean? Make it for yourself, and then people like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. You know what I'm saying? So,
Exactly. As long as what you're making is quality, you know, if somebody tells me, you know, and I've had this happen in like, you know, the early 2000s when we were hustling CDs and all that type of shit, is I heard people, they would listen to it and they would say, you can rap, but that ain't the type of rap I like. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, you know, that's cool. I mean, that's fine. As long as you recognize it's some motherfucking dope ass MCing going on, I don't give a fuck what you think after that.
Right, I feel you. I remember growing up in the 90s and like the early 2000s, you go to the mall and there'd be cats hustling their CDs when you walk through the door. And they're like, hey man, just come over here real quick and listen to this track. And they got their Discman out and their little headphones.
That was me. You're describing me right now.
Yeah. And like, you buy, oh man, just $5 for the CD. Just $5 for the CD. You like that track? $5 for the CD. And like, dude, I used to buy so many freaking like CDs and shit like that. It was crazy, bro. You got to admire the kids and the hustlers out there because there's two people in this world that do music. There's that person, and then there's the person on Xbox every fucking night that just wants to make music and then blow up without actually having to push it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I did a Facebook Live and I did this freestyle. That should be enough. Like, nah, bro. You got 300 followers on Facebook. Or, you know what I mean? Whatever. Like, it's like the same kid that wants to blow up or get his shit out there, but he won't either make his page public or he won't accept friend requests from people he don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gonna blow up. If Marty told Larry about your songs and Larry wanted to add you on Facebook and you didn't know, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta put both feet in the water.
Well, and these public figures, if you will, are over here like, oh, yo, follow me on Facebook at their local show, and then they don't accept any of the friend requests that they get on Facebook. You know what I mean? Or take any of the followers. So, you know, it all goes back to how hard you want it and how much you want to work. You know what I mean? To get where you're at. I mean,
I believe that.
So,
I believe it.
But yeah, man, on that note, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. If y'all want to drop links, go ahead, shout outs, whatever y'all want to do before we jump out of here.
Word up. Strict9, you can catch me at Non-Equivalent Facebook. Sloan Thurman on Twitter. And I don't even know my Instagram, but that's cool. I don't really be on Instagram like that.
Strict9, it's STRICKNINE number 999.
Yeah.
Yo.
Non-Equivalent.
And you can check me out at Raw Proof everywhere, RAWPROOF. I got some shout outs real quick. I'd like to give a shout out to the whole Nashville hip hop community. Rem Steel, Weston, Luke Tester, Cine P, DJ Dirt Bike Mike, Odd Moon, Finesse, who's on his way to the studio to record right now. Eshay, my brother Eddie B, of course, Size, DJ Precise, LD, Malcolm Dwayne, my lady Lally Liao, and the entire hip hop community worldwide. All the DJs overseas playing our tracks. Big shout out to the artists from France. And also, I think somebody else got something to say. Yeah, this is OG Bobby Johnson. I just want to give my Sugar Bear Shorty a major shout out. I love you, Francis DeBarro. Okay? Catch me.
Hey, Bobby Johnson. Well, all right, y'all. That's another wrap up for the for the Smokers Lounge today on this special occasion. And y'all let me know too, man. Y'all talk to any of these cats, man, that are looking to get some radio play, man, or looking to have an interview done, man. Just tell them hit me up. We got plenty of room for them, man. So I got plenty of Mondays available. But yeah, man. So we gonna catch y'all on the flip side. Y'all keep doing your thing. We're gonna keep pushing Bleakmatic right here, Freedom K Radio.
Yes, sir.
And hell yeah, man. Fucking Defter. DJ Tony Smoker, man.
What's up?
We all in. We're gonna play one more for y'all before I take off. Y'all, this is we're just gonna go ahead and just play the triple threat, bro. We're just gonna go ahead and play the triple threat. We're gonna give him Arnold Drummond.
Arnold Drummond, yeah.
And yeah. Then we gonna log off for the day, y'all. We're gonna go back to the normal programming here on freedomkradio.net. And but yeah, let's get it cracking. Arnold Drummond. Check it out. All right, y'all. Well, that was that. I appreciate y'all.
Energetic, intellect, total heroic. Get ready, I free flows, I'm natural.
Yeah, man, like I said,
Ball with my unnatural focus. Flag on the 8th day, unnatural locust. My mind spray, don't get hit by shrapnel. Remember, I'm a titan, rap, don't get tackled. Bring heavy arms to the house, I can rap you.
I'm always down to talk to you artists and shit like that. So.
See Mike Tyson with the sword for a tongue. Never time to fucking knock. Now I'm married to the fun. Honest, loyal, pot full of turmoil. Shove a snake through a zombie. Make a snake coil. Cooking in the kitchen and I'm boiling up the roots. Extorting all the fraud while I'm serving up the truth. Anyone can get it, black, white, male, female. Crush it with a bone like with Sanders to seashells.
All right, man. Appreciate y'all. Later.
I ride the unicorn and never end the story, but more gory, the bloody oratory. When I tell my story, ain't nothing you can do for me but support me. I'm married to my art and it ends like Kirk and Courtney. You can't avoid me. The fetus made it out the womb, and even when I die on full moon, I'm coming out the tomb.
With a hand full of mud and a body full of blood. Heart pumping hard, still living what I love. Y'all do it for the likes and I do it just because. I like to talk spit and see a chick cut a rug. Go ahead and cut a bud up.
That was Defter, y'all. Special ass fucking interview today. That was what was up.
If you testing the G, you can best take a seat. Cause I'ma put your ass down where the rest of them be.
Best on the beat, certified fresh on the street. These cast contests, nothing less than the beat. Time is bleakmatic, the whole planet is rancid. We broken all 10 commandments to be candid. The white girl Icelanded, looking like New York. Purple ass Newport, then pop a cork, pour a glass at the haunted resort. Something like The Shining, but I ain't murdering cats, I'm just rhyming. Record sales gone diamond, but I'm a loser, so it's time to get that novel advanced Simon and shoot.
With the maneuver, 2 cases in the cooler. My doula got a ruler that'll shoot ya to the beach. It's all peace, it's all love and legacy. Bet on me, I'm up to speed. I breathe in this work. I'm the reason why your baby mama permanently twerks. The reason why you gotta get a drink after work. The reason why a bunch of y'all dig and just lurk. I will never understand. I just hit them where it hurts. Bring us up in any spot, we can rock it out. Heavy beats, heavy bars, and we knock them out. Running up with any rapper, wanna run them out. Arnold Drummond, motherfucker, what you talking about? Bring us up in any spot, we can rock it out. Heavy beats, heavy bars, and we knock them out. Running up on any rapper, wanna run them out. Arnold Drummond, motherfucker, what you talking about?